What's going on? So this is gonna be one of my last. This is from Saturday, July 6th. The Fever played the New York Liberty. This game here. Okay, this is what's crazy. I don't want people to think I'm hating. Caitlin Clark's triple-double didn't mean jack in this game. What I was more impressed of from Caitlin Clark wasn't that triple-double. To me, triple-double really didn't mean nothing. The New York Liberty lost this game. New York Liberty should have blew the Fever out by 20. And this is why the New York Liberty's not winning the championship. They settled for threes. They were up 10 or 8. No, they were up 11 in the fourth quarter. You're up 11 and you lose the lead because you want to keep shooting threes. Caitlin Clark faded away as usual. Kelsey Mitchell was having a bad game. Nalissa Smith was getting a lot of foul calls called on her, which I didn't think were fouls. I think they were just giving her the fouls. Aaliyah Boston didn't really play too well. Samuelson and Hole were keeping them in the game. Hole was getting rebounds and scoring at the basket. Samuelson hit some key three-pointers down the stretch to keep them in the game. But what saved the game was when Caitlin Clark started driving. She drove down the lane. Her under the 5-minute mark, Caitlin Clark played some of the greatest basketball I've ever seen. I'm dead serious. She played some great basketball. But that triple-double, I'm sorry, people, but that ain't really win the game. It's cool. She's the first WNBA player to get it. Congrats, whatever. But no, what nobody's talking about is how Caitlin Clark finally played point guard. See, this is my thing. Y'all are worried about stats. Y'all didn't even get to see the most beautifulest thing that I've ever seen. Was she was controlling the pace of the game. And this wasn't just transition. This was half court basketball. She finally woke up. Caitlin Clark was like, why am I shooting these dumbass threes? I'll just get the ball here to hole. Foul. Free throws. Okay, they're shooting these dumbass threes. Rebound. Slow it down a little bit. Okay, get it to Aaliyah Boston. Score. Oh, I'm going to just attack. Throw my shoulder. Throw my off arm, get the basket. Finally, basketball. This is all I wanted from her. She played great today. She played great Saturday. Great game. Played a great game, but the triple-double was overrated. Sorry. But her playing the point guard was great. Was great. I give her an A-. I give Angel an A. The reason why I give Angel one grade higher than her is because Angel closed the game Friday. Now, they did lose today, which wasn't Angel's fault. Angel dropped 17 and 14. They lost today because Teresa Witherspoon, for some odd reason, she didn't play Camila Cardoso at the end of the game. Now, the triple-double's overrated. But her playing the point guard position, Caitlin Clark gets an A-. She gets an A-. The only reason why I don't give her the full A or the A+ is because there were some shots that she should have that she was taking and she was bricking those shots. And she had the lane wide open. Like she had a pull-up from the elbow or the pull-up within the free throw line where she could have nailed that, or a floater. She just passed it up. And it's like, why? Her decision making is why I gave her A-. But that's me nitpicking. But But her triple-double, no. I'm sorry, not buying it, guys. It was 19, 12, and 13. That's a weak-ass triple-double. And then it didn't even feel like a triple-double. It felt so lame. Like, it was so, like, the people stood up and clapped. The people were clapping were we. They was like, okay, yeah, clap. They were about to lose the game. The New York Liberty lost this game because Breonna Stewart, I don't believe the New York Liberty have a leader. And if they do have a leader, Sabrina's got to tell Jonquel, get your ass in the post. The head coach should have called a timeout when the game got cut down to 2, I believe. And then they went back up by 5 or 6. When they got that extra score, the coach should have called a timeout. If the coach would have called a timeout, what she should have said or done was, Jonquel, get your big ass in the post and take it to them. Jonquel played like she was 5'2". Hamilton and Thornton did a great job keeping them in the game. They're the reason why the Liberty went up. And instead of them going to the basket, they kept settling them for threes. You can't keep living and dying by the 3. Go to the hole. But the Fever really didn't take this game. I'm sorry. Like, I'm telling you what it is. The Liberty lost this game. They lost it bad. But Caitlin Clark played a great game. She controlled the pace. She finally played point guard. Finally. But like I said yesterday, Caitlin should have had about 6 triple-doubles. I don't care about triple-doubles. I don't care about the Angel Reese double-doubles. What I'm watching is how you control the game. Angel Reese controls the game. She controls the game by setting her teammates up, making passes, getting in positions where she can score or get the ball to her playmakers. Today, Caitlin Clark finally played with confidence, finally played with a purpose. Like, she wasn't playing for a triple-double. She was actually playing the game. She wasn't playing to shoot these logo threes, or she was actually playing to win the game. And this is what she should have done at Iowa. If she played like this at Iowa, she would have beat LSU and she would have beat South Carolina in the championship games. The reason she didn't is because she kept wanting to shoot. When her shot wasn't going, she kept pressing the issue. This game, she pressed the issue a couple times, but then she realized, man, let me just get the ball to Hole. Let me get the ball to Samuelson. Let me get the ball to Kelsey. Kelsey hit a big 3 to get out of her funk and close the game. Kelsey closed the game because the New York Liberty lost the game, so they came and took it. Aaliyah Boston got a couple offensive boards, got a great steal on Jonquel Jones, and got a beautiful putback to swing the momentum. They played a great game down the stretch, but the New York Liberty lost this game. The game was okay, but the game was real overrated in my opinion. But no nothing. Shout out to Caitlin Clark for her triple-double, but I was more impressed with how she controlled the pace of the game. She actually played point guard today, but her triple-double, people, is overrated. Like, let's stop. And if you want to call this hate, you can call it hate. I don't care about it. I watch how they're playing in the game. Angel Reese is getting more comfortable taking shots, more comfortable attacking the basket. Caitlin is getting more comfortable controlling the pace of the game, getting the ball to her playmakers when she can, knowing when to shoot and when not to shoot. She has to work on that a little more, but she's getting better at that. You can't hate. Caitlin Clark played a hell of a game. And she did. She played a hell of a game. Much respect to Caitlin Clark for what she did Saturday. Played a hell of a game. I think they really were missing Fag Benley. Fag Bentley, but they had the other player come in. I forgot her name, but they had her come in, and she did a lot to help them, and she made a big three in the corner. Then she made a mid-range shot. Caitlin Clark was playing point guard, and it was beautiful to see, and this is all she got to do. That's all she got to do. Stop hanging your head. Stop crying like a little punk. Play the game. You're going to get the call if you attack the basket. Don't end up like LeBron and selling them for outside shots when you could just go to the basket, get your foul calls. She got to the basket twice, maybe 3 times, knocked down her foul shots. That's what I want to see from Caitlin Clark. I don't want to see all these logo 3 bullshit. You're not Steph Curry. You're not. Steph can do that because he got the game. He got better at doing that. You got to work your way up to that. But Caitlin Clark had a great day. Aaliyah Boston did well, controlling the boards, playing defense. Nalissa Smith got to work on her free throws. You're missing way too many points. Got to work on your free throws. Got to. Kelsey Mitchell, when your shot's not on, you got to go to the basket. You can't keep settling for threes and mid-range. Go to the basket. Just go to the basket. Even if you don't get a foul call, just go to the basket. Force them to call a foul, but try to make the shot. You got to be strong. You can't settle. And in my opinion, that's what they did way too much of. They were settling. Now, New York Liberty, I don't know if Breanna Stewart got tired. I don't know. Who is the leader of the New York Liberty? Like, I need to know who leads the team. Is it Breanna Stewart? Because if it's Breanna Stewart, you need to get your ass in the post. Y'all should have kept attacking the basket or attacking the mid-range. Now, the Fever did go to a zone. They play a lot of zone. And a lot of times, Caitlin Clark was getting the rebounds, taking it from her big men. And at that point, she was trying to get rebounds and get stats. But when the fourth quarter came, she said, bump it, I'm finna play point guard. And she actually played great point guard. And she controlled the pace of the game, which was beautiful to see. But her triple-double, stop. Stop. Overrated. Now, going forward, the New York Liberty are in trouble. They're in big trouble. They got to learn how to... They made that? Okay, she made that. New York Liberty got to learn how to slow the pace down. And Van Slew, I was very disappointed. Like, if she's the point guard, I'm like, well, why don't you just slow the pace down? Like, slow the pace down. You don't need to rush. They're settling and shooting dumbass threes that ain't going to help them get nowhere. Like, for real, for real. So that's what you got to do. But it's not much to talk about this game except the Liberty choked. But yeah, shout out to Caitlin, shout out to the Fever for their win. Like I said, they should make the playoffs. I think they can get to the 6th seed, and I think they'll get there. Like I said, I think the Sky will get to the 7th, 8th at worst. But yeah, she won this game, but it's not really impressive to me, guys. They were projected to be in 8th place. Sky were supposed to be in 12th, and the Sky right there. Sky lost today, so they're back at 8th. So, just saying. But yeah, thank you guys, man, for listening and supporting the page. I'll give y'all the Aces game with the Wings. I'm finishing up watching it now. Once this is over, I'll make a video to it. I'm going to talk about Power. I got to watch Power after this. I already watched the damn Acolyte. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you can donate to the page. Go into the description box. hitting that link that'll go to my Cash App, or you guys can hit me up on Zelle. You guys can also super chat when we live or premiere video. You guys make sure that you also tell everybody about it. We got merchandise. If you guys want to rock the Welcome to HDiiTV merchandise, the description, it's in the description box. Click that link. You can order hats, shoes, shirts, jeans, whatever you guys want. You guys can order it. You just place your order and it'll be to you in like 3 to 5 I think, regular days. So shouts out to Casino for Life. Shouts out to Who Did It This Time, Scrub Zero, Leaf Diggy, Jag Sports, who did it this time, One True Emperor, Lobo, L0B0, MDT Sports, One True Emperor, Bear Theater. You know, if I forgot you, my apologies. I'm out. Deezy.